In the name of Allah. Today we're going to present our final project of Python. My name is Muhammad Rafi and my colleagues Muhammad Ehsan, Hussain, Ehsan, Ferdous and Tariq arbab. So I will go. We divided the final project into 4 parts. So I'm gonna explain the basics, the designs. So we created a billing app. It's look like it's look like this. This is the billing app we prepared for Superstore, and this is the project look like. Here is what we choose like the numbers, like we want to buy one cake, and for example like 2 oranges and 1 gandana, something like this. And here we need to fill the customer name, like for example the customer name is Rafi, and the contact number is, for example, like this is the contact number, and the billing number is by default, like it will take it by default. So the total bill is the billing number, or we can, like next time when we run the code, the billing will be changed from 0 to another one, but here also we can give the number like 23. So the total bill is like here in the right side, the bill area, we have like welcome and the phone number to contact us, bill number, like this is the bill number we give it, the customer name and the phone number. So this is the product, like this is the price and the total bill amount. So now we will come to the coding. We will see like what's the code behind this. For this we use tk enter, and we import the library like message boxes, and we import the library like random. So the function is class bill app. This is for this one, the project, like the bill, and we use define init self.root. Here we define the values. So for example, like self.root geometry. This is the window size. Like here we see the window size. Here this is the geometry that the code we use behind it. And also for the title is MPL Project. Let me do it in capital, MPL Project, and here we will see the coding, the difference of the coding. Let me run it again. So this is about this over here, MPL Project. This is the title. We change the title into capital, and this is the title label. Like we define the title label here, like self.root text MPL project, and let me make it this one also the capital project. The font size is bold here 12, and the reflection is rig. Font is Arial black 20 size, and the color is red. The font color is red, and it's let me run it. How it looks like. Oops. Here again MPL project. This is this code belongs to here, and here we define the variables, like we define the variable here. This is the variables Nutella, integer, var is all in integer. We define the variables. So, and also we define the string here, total. This is the totals, and we define, and we use the x random this is the function which is used for it's used for what? It's used for this billing number. Like we define it from 1000 up to 9000 each time when we run the project, the software. So it will give us randomly a number from 1000 till 99,000. I think so. Yes, 99,000. So here is self.bill number set string. So it will set whatever value is randomly give from this number to this number. It will set the number over here by from the variable x over here. For example, here is 7,243, and also we have like. Customer detail here, customer detail label forms. This is the details from the customer label. Here is the customer details. We use the code like label form self.root is the customer details. This is the font size, the background color, and details of the customer, the designation, and detail.place x is 0, y is it the cardinality where we place it. So this is belong to that one, and the second one is customer name. This is also the designing of font and background color, the grade. So this is that's about customer name and customer entry. Here the customer entry, like whatever the customer enter here, it will be showing us over here, and in further slides my colleague will explain the function of these codes, and this is all about the labels and entries of contact name, bill number, customer name. So now it's turn of to my colleagues Ferdous. He will explain the grocery here. This part will belong to Ferdous, the grocery, how he implement this one, and thanks from your attention. Now I will give turn to my colleague Ferdous John.
بسم الله الرحمن الرحیم. بمطبع دومی که پای رفی جان پروژه رو تیار کردیم که به خاطر بیلینگ سیستم است. اول امی خود کستمر نام خود میته و بعد از او مواد لازم خود پرچیز سلکت میکنه از لیست. من لیستا رو براتون استاد تشریح میکنم که اولش گروسری است و نام لیبلاش کتامی نامای خود که در داخل از این پروگرام دادیم فرق میکنه. مگم کدام مشکل در رنینگ تایم نداره که استاد به خاطر شما بفهمین که در اینجا یک مشکل بسیار خورده است، مگم کدام مشکل نداره. در اولش گروسری است، اسنکس که دادیم یک فریم میگیریم، در داخل از این فریم در روت وصل میکنیم. روت مربوط متیکه انتر میشه که پروگرام اصلی ما دمیجا رن میشه دیگه. تکست هم نام گروسری است، فونت هم ایریال بلک، سایز 12، بک‌گراندش هم وایت، فورگراندش هم بلک. و اما تا ای خود از این اسنکه باز در پلیسش میکنیم در اکس مساوی به 5 در اینی قسمت که هایتش هم معلوم است، وایتش هم معلوم است. باز آیتا دمی خود لیبل که حالا جور کردیم هم رود آیتم ها رد میکنیم که اولین آیتم ما آیتم 1 نامش هست در لیبل که خودش یک فانکشن است در مربوط به پایتون میشه. ایده در سنکس که در اینجا یک فریم جور کردیم در اینجا وصل میکنیم که در اینجا به ما اطلاعات نشان بده. هم تو تکستش هم کیک، فونت ایریال بلک، سایزش هم 12، بک‌گراند و گرید هم برش دادیم که رو مساوی به 0، کالم و مساوی به 0 است. و هم تو انتری برش دادیم که باید یک انتر کنه در داخل از این خود لیبل که انتریش هم مربوط به مسنک میشه. و خود پیش از این ما خود انتری را برش یک وریبل برش داده بودیم، دیفاین کرده بودیم و مربوط به اطلاع میشه. در اینجا ناماش هم کم مشکل داره و من در رنینگ تایم کدام تفاوت داشت نمیه. آیتم دو هم داریم که اسنک وصلش کردیم و تکستش هست، فونت و بک‌گراند و فورگراندش و یک انتری پوینت هم برش علاوه کردیم به خاطر که انتر شوه. اما تا آیتم 3 داریم که اینم در اسنک هست، مربوط نامش هم مگی هست، فونت هم برش دادگی هست، وایت، بک‌گراند. هم تا آیتم 4 کل از این آیتم ها را خود کسی که از این اپلیکیشن استفاده میکنه انتر میکنه که هر کدامش میشه نامش معلوم است دیگه. نال رسیدیم در لیبل دیگه. یک لیبل ما خود مربوط این قسمت میشد که گروسری است. نال یک لیبل دیگه جور میکنیم مربوط فروت میشه و هم تو یک لیبل دیگه هم جور میکنیم مربوط ویجیتیبل است. و این مربوط فروت که لیبل فریم است اینم در روت وصل کردیم و تکستم فروت فونت و هم تو بکگراند و فورگراند و آیتما را از 8 شروع کردیم دمی لیبل در گروسری اندفاع ایران وصل کردیم و برشان انتری دادیم اما تو آیتم ده آیتم نو داخل از این خود لیبل اد کردیم و یال مربوط ویجیتیبل شد که در این ویجیتیبل هم یک لیبل فریم داریم که در روت وصل است تکست شام ویجیتیبل فون وایت کل چیزایش کود شده و هر کدامش برای شکل لیبل دادیم که یوزر ببینه که چی را باید انتر کنه و همچنان یک انتری هم برش دادیم که انتری هم خود ولیو از یوزر میگیره و در اینجا نامش هم دادیم که سو تا آیتم 16 17 18 تا به میجا تا به آیتم 21 مربوط انتری میشه که بخش مربوط تا اینجاست کل از این ولیو را انتر میکنه یوزر و داخل برش نتیجه شبرش میگه
Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. This is Tariq Arbab, and I'm going to be talking about the rest of the part that I've worked on in this project. So the first thing that I'm going to be talking about is the build area. The coding that I've used is the build area, and I've also given it a comment. So the first thing that I've done is that I've equaled build area. The frame is right over there. We give the details for the location of the build area, which is right over here. We can see that the build area is located right over here. So for that I've given the height, the width, and the location that it must be destinated in the application itself. After that I've given a build title. The build title is right over here, and we need a build title so that the users or the clients that uses our application can understand what sort of platform they are using. So for the build title I've used a label. I've also selected a build area, the text which I have used build area, the font for it, the style for the font, the size of the font, the relief, and the color of the background, and the color of the text itself. After that I've also used the billing menu, which is right over here in the bottom of our application. It has 3 buttons: the total bill, the clear field, and the exit. So for the billing menu, first of all I've created the bill menu, which is in the bottom, the frame for it, and the destination of the billing menu, which is in the bottom. After that I've also worked on the buttons, 3 buttons that I've created: the button total, the clear button, and the exit button. I've also given frames for them, the text styles, the size of the text, and all of the other functionalities as well. After that we've got the customer name, the customer number, and the bill number. We cannot leave these places blank. If in case we leave it blank, then it will show us an error. The error will be fill the complete customer details. Once we fill the 3 places, then we have these functionalities which will multiply, or in some which will multiply all of the digits that we've given away, and will give us a result. But if it's left blank, it will show us an error. This was my part of the project. I leave the rest of the part to Mohammed Hussain. Thank you.
In the name of Allah, this is Mohammed Hussain Ehsan, and I'm going to talk about the rest of the project, and I'm going to talk about the functions that we have. As my colleague Tariq Arbab talked about total function. Here we got a total function that we got to use an if statement that if we got the name if the name and the cell phone is empty, then it got to show us an error box that says fill complete the customer detail. That we can see here. We will leave the customer name and contact number empty, and when we press the total bill, it will show us here is the error box and fill the complete customer detail. And what this function does is when we put a number in this values. For example, it will sum the amount of the price that it's predefined here, and it will, when we put number 2 or 3, it will multiply by the price. For example, Nutella is 120 Afghanis, or noodles is 40 Afghanis, or Lay's is 10 Afghanis. So it will multiply how much that we bought from each product, how much we purchased, and at the end it will sum all of the product that we bought. For example, if we bought 3 Lays, 3 will multiply by 10 will be 13, and if and 1 muffins, it will be 13. So 30 plus here 30 will be plus 30, and it will be equal to 60. And at the end we will add the AF string at the end of each price. And here's we divided them into 3 parts because we have 3 parts in here: grocery, fruit, and vegetables. So they're all the same code. And we also got here another function for the bill area. So it will be by default, it will show us this format that it will show us welcome and the phone number of the supermarket, and the bill number that will be generated automatically, and the customer name that we entered will be shown here, and the customer contact number that we entered will be shown here, and the product quantity and prices, it will be set here by default. And for the product listing with prices and quantities, here we use if statement that if we put a number in here, for example 2, 3, 4, 5, whatever, except 0. If it's not equal to 0, so it will show us this line, the text area of this line that will show the price number and the amount that we purchased. So if there is only we got cake, pasta, and Maggie's, so it will only show those quantities and products, not the others that are equal to 0. And they're all the same. At the end, it will show the total bill number and the amount that we got after the summing all of them. Here we got them. And another function that we created is a clear function that is connected to the clear field button that will clear all the fields and all the values, and it will set them all to 0 like this. And we created a function by the name of 0 that equal all will set every value to 0. And we got here another function that will exit the program. We use self_root.destroy, and it will it will exit the application that we created. Thank you very much. Have a nice day.